So without further ado, let's meet our first team. This team is known for their complicated mechanisms that are anything but simple. It's Team 971.
You said that right, Pat. It's Spartan Robotics.
This next team is known for their elaborate and beautiful pit structure. Team 3309.
They are the Fryer Bots.
And a team that has finally, after many years of trying, mastered the swerve drive, 1323.
It is Madtown Robotics.
Down here in blue, Team 115.
MVRT.
A team that is actually known for very simple, effective mechanisms. Team 5499.
They are the Bay Orangutans.
And rounding out this alliance, it's Team 8.
It's Pally Robotics.
We are all ready to start this match. Drivers behind the line. 3, 2, 1. Power up.
Okay, with a very silent field start. Hopefully we get match sounds coming up soon. We'll start off with 971 placing some cubes over up on their red scale. 1323 putting them over in the red switch. 3309 trying their best. Blue Alliance has some cubes in both sides of the scale. In fact, putting it toward Red Alliance's lead. We'll see how that works. We're in teleop. Field sounds still a little bit silent, but technically they're not part of the match, so team's got to start driving. We got 971 skillfully placing a cube into their scale area. 1323 following suit over on blue. Team 8 coming up a little short with that cube. They'll try it again. Their partners MVRT going up and at them. Looks like they've got it up and good. Madtown returning in kind. They cleanly placed cube on the Red Alliance. 3309, they're the Fryer Bots, looking to get some cubes into their Alliance vault. Also playing some hardcore defense on MVRT, it looks like. Trying to slow down that cycle time. Real-time scoring has us at about 1:12 remaining, with almost 170 points between the two alliances. Madtown places a cube on the scale for red, keeping it in their favor. So far, red owns their switch and the scale. Blue is in possession of their switch. That being said, it looks like red's trying to contest that. 971 using their updated software to finally score in the switch using a switch position. For those of you who are at SVR, they would score by putting their arm all the way up and dropping the cube in, which I personally loved. MVRT, they've got a cube over into the blue side of the scale. It may be futile, though, with the amount that Madtown and 971 have put up. Madtown's released their ramp. 3309's going for the climb, it looks like. We're down to 20 seconds remaining in the match. And the Madeira-based team is going up and at him. And it looks clean to me. Meanwhile, 971 contesting that red switch. Red owns every part. MVRT trying to get some dirty gameplay in there, but doesn't matter. 3309 is securely held in Madtown's ramp, and that is our match. Okay, our scores are in for that match. Let's throw them up on the screen. 461 to 143. Red Alliance takes the win. RSN, what's up?
Oh, kind of a lopsided victory there, but it can happen sometimes when you have 3 very competent scale robots on one side and 2 very competent scale robots on the other, where the third robot chose to be a switch-only robot throughout. What do you think about that, Steve?
Well, I think this year we found that even teams that didn't specialize going for the switch, teams that were able to go for the scale, they found themselves about as competent going for the switch as lower robots, which makes it difficult because if you are only going for the switch, the opponent who has control of the scale can just start taking your switch themselves. There's nothing really stopping them from doing that.
Yeah, and I think one of the important things here is in first, you definitely try and build towards your capabilities. And I really commend a lot of those teams that decide, okay, look, we could either be very, very good at the switch, or we can be slightly above average at everything. So specializing in one can be very important here in first, right, Mason?
Yeah, that's right. The Switch challenge, being able to do that low bar, a lot of teams were able to do it with their collector, so sometimes it's a totally separate mechanism. A lot of teams that are amazing at the scale also turn out they're amazing at the Switch because it uses so much of the same framework on their robot. This game comes down to the scale in so many matches, and the Red Alliance just dominated that scale the entire match. It really left the Blue Alliance without much of a shot in this one.